This cat, she felt a flame on her way out of here. She felt a flight, nigga can't even see me on way out of here. I'm too far in the sky. Heard me, it's ash for the dark, my ash. Bitch so pretty, look better than Cassie. Puffin' on Zooters and she calling me daddy. Walking on shit, turn it up and I gas. Came out the gutter and ain't never me the swagger. Secure the bag, got a bitch, I'm a bagger. Turning it up, gotta make sure she good. Park a 2 mil in the middle of my hood. Making no mud, I made.
Hey YouTube, it's Kato Wanche and I'm back with another story time. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you like this video, by the end of it, just subscribe, baby. Go ahead and do that. Do that for me, please. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. As you can see by the title, it's gonna be about my best friends, one of my best friends. We kind of got into it a little bit. We had a combined graduation party and I do not recommend it. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Please do not do that. Okay, so let's get into it. We were both working at this place. It was a salad place that was well known at the time in, like, was it 2019, 2018? Then I worked there, so we were all working there together and it was just us working. There was no other workers there. It was this other guy, but then everybody that we had coming in there besides us was getting fired. I just remember her saying that she was gonna have a graduation party and I was like, man, I wanna have one too, because in high school, graduation was like really big accomplishment during that time period. So I didn't finish school, 12 damn years of school and more if you went to pre-K. So yes, I want to have a graduation party. I want to graduate. I want to have a dinner. I want some money. So her mom found somebody to decorate the graduation party. Lady was, I forgot, I think the lady was like $150 or $250 to have graduation pictures on the bag of chips, on the waters. We was gonna get a cake, backdrop with me and her faces on and talking about class of 2019. And I think that was pretty much it. It was like a whole bunch of decorations. Keep that in fucking mind, cause that lady is crazy. We were ending shift that night at work and she stopped me and she was like, Kayla, I don't want this graduation party to look like it's just for me, because if your family come, all my face is gonna be on everything and yours not, because it was a combined graduation party. And I'm like, oh, because at first I told her, I was like, I don't really want all of that stuff because I really didn't care. I just wanted to have a party. And then she came to me with that. And then I had $250 in my wallet and I was, or $150, $250, whatever the fuck it was. And I was like, okay, here. So I gave her the money because I didn't have a card to cash app her. And I was like, okay, well, if I just give you the money, you could pay the girl. And I already gave you the money right now. So you could just pay the girl and you got the rest in cash. And she was like, okay, bet. So the day comes and we had got a cake made. And I forgot what, it might have had our pictures on it or whatever, I don't know. For some reason, I didn't have no car at the time and neither did Lex. She didn't know how to drive at all. I think, no, I didn't have a car at the time, but I had wrecked my car right before that. That's a whole nother story time. So I had wrecked my car right before that. Well, I had the damn car, but my mama let me drive her car that day. And I was already out because she called me and she was like, hey, my mama or my stepdad is not gonna be able to get the cake. And I'm like, shit, well, I'm out, so I can go get it. Where is it? And it was right where I was. So I was like, okay, now I'm finna go pick up the cake. She told me it was in her mama's name, so I went to go pick up the cake. Keep this in mind. And it wasn't like a cake, it was like a cupcake cake. So yeah, same thing, I guess. So I pull up to the place and nothing was set up. And this is what I'm saying, keep in mind. So I bring the cake, I sit the cake down. It did slide a little bit because I used to be reckless in the car. So it slid, the little cake slid a little bit. That's neither here or there. But the lady that was supposed to do the decorations, she doing the decorations, mid doing the decorations, or mid setting up, she was like, I have to go pick up my daughter from school. I'll drop her off at home, and then I can be right back. Y'all, by the time she got there, my family was all there. We was ready to goddamn eat. Oh, and I think she got food catered and we was eating. I forgot what we had. Pictures, just a little bit of pictures. Cause it was only one backdrop and that backdrop wasn't that big. So we was taking pictures and then we had gift cards and we was just hanging with our friends, eating. Keep this in mind. I had my mom and my daddy, my auntie, my granny, my little baby cousin. He was like 2 at the time, or 2 or 3. None of my siblings came. Our mutual best friend, another friend, and then I had my cousin and her boyfriend come. That's minus the 2 friends, that's 7 people that I had come for me. Lex had a whole gang of people, like whole gang of people for real. Soon as her family got done taking pictures, they wanted to go ahead and clean up. But I was like, dang, I didn't get to take a picture with everybody separately, so let me go ahead and do that. And then by the time I did that, because like I said, I didn't have a lot of family, so I barely had to get a lot of pictures. She had a whole bunch of family, and they took pictures for a long ass time. So, and this is no shade to my best friend, because at that moment, it just really, mind you, the pictures didn't take that damn long. And then by the time we got done taking pictures, all the chairs was folded up, basically everything was almost clean, is what I'm trying to say. So I remember seeing my cousin's boyfriend taking chairs and like folding them, putting them back in the corner. It got so hectic to where I was taking pictures. I had set my cards down with money in it, my graduation cards with money in it, and I'm over here, I'm like looking for them. So I'm not cleaning up anymore. So I did eventually stop taking pictures, and then I started helping clean it up too. And then taking trash and all that. But then I'm like, where the fuck did I put my cards? Because I couldn't remember where I put them at, because I was just so happy to take pictures. So, and I love pictures, y'all, but I couldn't remember where I put my cards. So I stopped cleaning up, and I'm trying to find my cards. I'm asking like, had y'all seen some cards? It was just 2, but then I ended up finding them, so that's neither here nor there. And then everything was clean, we was finna go. Before, y'all, this is so fucking annoying. So we was looking at the cake before we even cleaned up. We was looking at the cake, and it was cupcakes, mind you, it was fucking cupcakes. And Lex was like, I can't eat all this cupcakes. Like she has sisters that's older. My sisters were like in middle school and elementary, so cupcakes, oh yeah, it's calling their name. So Lex told me personally, she was like, I'm not want to take this home. I have, like, her parents are older, so I don't think they was gonna sit up there and eat 20 damn cupcakes and without them letting them go bad, you know what I'm saying? So I know my sisters, they would probably eat 1, 2 back to back, fucking breakfast, lunch, dinner. They gonna eat that shit. I wasn't gonna eat it. I don't eat cupcakes like that. I don't like sweets like that at all. So I'm like, shoot, and I'm like, okay, yeah, you know I got like a whole bunch of sisters, so they'll probably eat them, fuck them up. And she was like, okay. So I took the cake. We're about to go. Me and all my family, we like, okay, we about to go. I had the cupcakes in my hand. Mind you, it's a whole bunch of her people, but this lady, I never seen her before, never met her. I didn't know Alexis had another sister. So she had a big sister. She stopped me and she was like, I guess she was like, where am I going with the cupcakes? And then my auntie and my cousin was right here. And she was like, where are you going with the cupcakes? So I had them in my hand, and I'm like, I'm taking them home. And she was like, okay, but who bought the cupcakes? And I'm like, me and her did, we split it. And I'm like, mind you, I picked them all up, because if it wasn't for me, we weren't gonna have no damn cupcakes. And I'm looking at her like, and then Alexis like, she's standing by us, she's like, well, what's wrong, Kayla? I'm like, none. She can have the cupcakes. I don't even want them. Like, it ain't that fucking serious. I'm not gonna eat them anyway. So I get you gonna stick up for your sister, but you not even letting them know that you just told me that I could take them home. So now that your sister right here, you're gonna want to say or try to tense up on me. I don't understand that. So my cousin and my auntie, they was like, the fuck? So I'm looking at her. It don't matter who bought the damn cupcakes. It don't matter. This is our party. I don't even know you. So by you coming up to me on some real weird shit and you don't know me, it's weird. I gotta put a picture. The cupcakes did come in, like, you know how cakes will come in a white box and it have a clear top, like just a little bit, and then you can, where you can open it and close it type shit. So this specific box was, the whole entire thing was plastic, so you had to like open it up and then the whole bottom was like just the bottom, basically, like cardboard. And she was like, okay, how many cupcakes is it? We could split them up and then we could she was like, we can split them up. Mind you, I did not want to take the cupcakes anymore, because you mean to tell me I'm finna have you mean to tell me I'm finna have to ride with the cupcakes. So y'all just say the top was like this, but she flipped it over that way the cupcakes can sit in a plastic thing. Hold on. And then gave it to me. So now I have to put the cupcakes in the back seat, and I'm riding around with cupcakes in the back seat with no top. I'm like, how fucking stupid is that? I don't want the cupcakes anymore, but I just took them because I know my sisters will eat them. If we're gonna split them up and we pay for them, whatever, I'm finna just take them. But I feel like that was just very unnecessary. So I just left. We left, whatever. So I got home, and then she texted me. It was a long ass message. I wish I still had it. So she texted me and was like, there's something about the cupcake situation, but that wasn't really what stood out to me. What stood out to me was, she said, my mama, she felt like your family didn't clean up. They didn't help us clean up. Woody woody woo. And I feel like the same thing. I'm like, okay, I was just there. Yeah, my camera ran on storage. I had to delete some stuff. But back to what I was saying. I made sure I checked in with her before I left, because I would never want to leave your family with a whole bunch of stuff to like clean. I made sure I cleaned up. So in the message, mind you, we had a time limit. We all had to leave within 2 hours, because that's all what we paid for. And then her mama ended up saying, or ended up paying for another 2 hours, because I guess it was some family still didn't come from her side. So they paid, which I was grateful for that. I was like, thank you. Because if not, we wouldn't have ate, and we wouldn't have had the decorations put up, because the lady ended up coming again and putting up the rest of the decorations. Okay, cool. But I wouldn't have left her with a whole bunch of stuff to clean up. I checked in with you before I even left. But the main message was like, your mama didn't clean up, and your daddy didn't help clean up, and your auntie, they were just sitting around while we was cleaning up type shit. But I cleaned up though. And my cousin's boyfriend cleaned up. I don't even know that man from, well, I didn't at that time. I didn't know him from nothing. And he was still cleaning up. He don't even know me for real. He's just doing that after kind of his heart. But I felt like if I cleaned up, it didn't matter. Yes, they could have got their ass up and cleaned up. That had nothing to do with me. I'm not them. So I'm gonna apologize to you on behalf of them. But that don't got nothing to do with me. Like I said, we was still taking pictures while y'all was cleaning up. So by the time we got done, y'all was halfway done cleaned up. It wasn't nothing for us to really do but to fold chairs and take some trash or whatever. Like, I really didn't understand it. And what really frustrated me is because we had graduation the next day. So I feel like that shit could have waited, or you could have kept that to yourself, because when I was there, nobody said nothing to me. But your sister, your mama didn't come up to me and say, dang, can you, she could have been like, can y'all get up and help us? Like, y'all, she could have said something. Yes, they grown, they should know. But some people don't know. Some people really just don't fucking know. They don't know until you fucking say something. So that shit really pissed me the fuck off, because I have graduation the next day. We supposed to be running out of here together. I ran out of there by my fucking self. And I don't think our friendship is still very good. I will say it is very good. But when I go around her people, they don't speak to me anymore. They speak to my best friend, but they don't say nothing to me. They have before, but sometimes they be looking at me like they don't know who I am. And I feel like it still stems from that shit. That's why I love Lexus it up, and sometimes I just don't go to her parties, because I don't feel welcome. Like, every time she has a dinner, her mama and her daddy come, and I just like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I don't have that pleasure. My family will not come to none of my dinners. I want that to be me and my friends, because I'm just not that close with them like that. So maybe that's just how I was raised. She was raised a little different. How people want to come, that's cool, cute. But I don't know, honestly, I feel like we just too old for that. I get it back in high school, but now still turning 25, my mama pie. I don't know, but that's just her, and I respect it. I love that for you. I just wouldn't do that personally. At 25, I wouldn't be having my mom and daddy come to my dinners. But Yeah, that was all. I was just really upset because I feel like we didn't talk like that after. And then I had even like pleaded my case to her, telling her what it was, and she didn't respond back to me. So I'm like, damn, is we even cool anymore? Like, I just hope if she ever see this video, because I don't think she ever even watched my damn videos, but if she ever see this video, it's no disrespect. This is just how I felt at the time. Because logically, what the fuck was I finna do with cupcakes like this? I'm gonna do you like that. Because it was just cupcakes. Like, damn, did she want to take them hoes home? She could have had them, I swear. Lex, because you did not tell them that you told me personally that I could take them hoes home. And it shouldn't have been no issue. Unless she wanted to take that home. But anyway, y'all, thank you for watching my video. This is no shade to you again, Lex. It's just one of my life experiences. And I just felt like I just wanted to talk about it. Because we honestly never talked about that. And if you want to talk about that in person, we can. But, right, it's old shit. I'm just talking about it. But anyways, y'all, like, comment, share, subscribe. Like I said, if you like this video, then you can subscribe. Because what? Yeah. You guys have a great weekend. It's a bro weekend. So I'll just buy me some seafood. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm finna fuck that up. But I am making a soul food dinner, because that's my motherfucking specialty. And that's gonna be in my next video. Because I'm gonna put me cooking. I ain't cooking the whole thing because I made all type of shit on TikTok. If you want to go see my cooking videos, you gotta follow me on TikTok. I won't be making no cooking videos unless I really want to on here. And that's just in general by itself. But bye, y'all. Thank you for watching. While I'm editing my video, y'all, I forgot to add this, but I remember after she sent me the message and then I texted back, I called my mama and I was like, I told her everything that was said. I texted my best friend. I called her too. And then I remember my mom was just saying, like, y'all both got to graduate tomorrow. Just don't think about it. Get over it type shit. But it's, like, hard to get over something from your best friend, especially when you didn't want that to happen. I was a kid. I was 17. Now we're 22. So as a kid, like, I wasn't thinking, like, oh, something bad is going to happen. Like, of course, something bad is going to happen. So, or something that you don't want to happen or you don't know is going to happen. So, if you are 18 or 17 and you're about to graduate, do not, and I mean do not, don't even combine your graduation party. And I only say that because I just had a bad experience. And I feel like somebody is going to have something to say about something. And it could possibly ruin your friendship. Now we're 22, we're over it, and that's why I feel like I just shouldn't have, I don't feel like bringing it up now because it's stupid and it's old, and we was kids, and we're 22 now, we got all our shit going on, a whole bunch of shit going on. But I say that to say, I just wanted to make a YouTube video because it just something happened in my life. It's something that I obviously remembered, like, vividly. Each other the next day at graduation, and it was so fucking awkward. We didn't speak. I think she went to a party. I'm not too sure, but we all was doing our own thing. I get it. We could be with our families right after graduation, yeah, but we all should have been done to a party. It was just insane. I don't know why we didn't do it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know why we didn't meet up. But that was it.